Hello, everybody. How are you doing? I hope you can hear me okay. Let me know. I'm using a little bit of a different setup today because we're having some construction going on. So I'm just going to play a little and talk a little and see if you can hear me okay. Let me know in those comments. So welcome to the Patreon show for April. Always good to connect with my patrons. I don't think it's too loud, but I hope it's loud enough. Take my trouble down the mountain. I can't carry it no more. I'm also trying to just use one mic today, keep it simple. Greetings. Hey, Tom. From right here in New Jersey. Awesome. Crab Donkey's here. Mary Ingalls. Hey, Mary. Good to see you. Saw you down in Florida a couple months ago. Christy is here. Yes, Crab Donkey from Maryland. Pekka. Oh my gosh. Yay. Thank you so much for responding about that too, Pekka. I really appreciate it. I need help people listening because I'm just here with my my laptop today. I'm in my office because downstairs we have walls open and dust and all sorts of stuff going on. So I'm just, it's just us today in this little tiny room. So I put all my business papers away from the camera so you can't see them. Why don't I just play a song right away and then we'll get into some other stuff. I have some great stuff to share with you today. Oh my gosh, the winner of the poster contest. I'm going to show you the awesome poster that she made. It's pretty great. And I have a couple stories to tell you. So, but first, a song. That's why you're here. Take my trouble down the mountain. I can't carry it no more. Take my trouble down the mountain. I can't carry it no more. Throw my trouble down the mountain. I can't carry it no more. The trouble made me down so long. Well, my daddy was a miner. He dug Kentucky coal. My daddy was a miner. He dug Kentucky coal. Now he's buried beneath the mountain. God rest his soul. God rest his soul. 'Cause trouble weighed me down so long. me down too long. Take my trouble down the mountain, I can't carry it no more. I can't carry it no more. I can't carry it no more, 'cause the trouble weighs me down. Oh, I know it weighs you down. The trouble weighs me down so long. All right, that was a little song I made up called Down the Mountain. It's one of my favorite ones to play. So hello to my patrons. So glad to see you here today. I think I might have distorted a little bit on that. I'm going to back it off a little tiny bit. All right, Donald's here from Missouri. Reeves from Wyoming. Hey, Reeves. Yeah, you got band practice. All right, well, don't be late. Can't be late for that. Awesome. I love it that I have so many musicians who will turn in and watch the shows. That's really cool. So you got your own stuff going on, but it's cool to have you here. Just wrangle this thing back in tune. Actually, I might switch over. So, if you haven't been here before, this is the monthly live stream. We got a little sidetracked during the beginning of the year because I was in Florida and we were supposed to do a live stream from a hotel room, and that didn't work out. Turns out I needed better Wi-Fi for that than we had. So anyway, I'm back for the live streams. The plan is to do them every month, and I try to back and forth go with an earlier time because I know I have some people overseas like Pekka and some other folks, and then sometimes we'll go with an evening weekday concert as well. So I just like to kind of mix that up for everybody. And let me know if you have any questions. Just stick them in the comments and I should be able to see them. I'm looking at the comments that are on either YouTube or Twitch. They all come into the same feed. The ones that are on the Patreon site I won't see till later, but I will still answer them. So there's that. Sometimes I ask if you have requests, but so often I'm like, I don't know the words to that song anymore, even if I wrote it. So you know. Now I've learned. Tuner's being a little funny. Now I've learned to just play what's on my mind. But if there are songs or videos or anything that you do want to see as a patron, you guys are the ones that I listen to the most. So definitely feel free to send me an email or drop it here and let me know. And Rachel is here. Yay. Awesome. Okay, nice. Awesome. Some from Texas too. Yeah, so that's like when it's a later time slot, the West Coast people like it better. But all right. Well, I'm gearing up for some gigs. I'm going to be doing a little set of gigs coming up in early May in Massachusetts. That's Waltham, Massachusetts. Then in upstate New York, also at the Cock and Bull, which is a restaurant I played with Peter Mulvey back in the fall. So I'm going back by myself. And then I have a really nice duo show with Sean Kiley on acoustic guitar, and that's pretty close to me in Fair Lawn, New Jersey. That's at a nice theater. So I have a few different gigs coming up, and then Also, sorry, I forgot. There's another solo gig down in Lansdowne, Pennsylvania. So I'm starting to get out there a little bit more and want to let you guys know about that. So one thing I thought of, because when I got offered a gig on May 4th, I don't know if you know this about me, but I'm kind of a huge nerd. And I grew up with 2 brothers and a sister, but my brothers loved Star Wars. You know, I'm a 70s kid. So Star Wars, May the 4th. I was like, yes, I want a gig on May the 4th. May the 4th be with me. Yes, I love that. I used to have little Han Solo action figures. I was all about it, like the original Star Wars. So I put out to my mailing list. And if you're not on my mailing list, I don't assume that you want to be on it. So definitely go over to my website and sign up on that. I just send out something once a month about the gigs that I'm doing, but I also include sometimes extra things like this poster contest. I thought it would be fun to make a poster. My poster was not that good, but I thought, put it out to the mailing list, see if anyone enters. And I want to show you the winning poster. I haven't told anyone who won yet, except the winner. And she is actually on this call right now. So this is so fun. I'm going to show you what Rachel came up with. All right. So I told you it's a Star Wars theme. Watch this. I love that. Wait, it's this way. Okay. Oh my God. May the 4th. Look at that. Okay. But I mean, it's pretty great. I got to figure out how to put my hair in those. Sorry, I'll go over here. Put my hair in those things in the buns. But besides that, get a good look. If you zoom in, I can't zoom in. I wish I could do that on this, but if you zoom in right over there on the instrument, look at the resonator of the dobro. It's not a resonator anymore. It's something way more special. Rachel, that was genius. So I'm so excited about this poster. I'm going to print up some copies. This is sort of a, I'm a one-person operation over here. Oops. And I just love it. So I'm gonna hide that now. But so that's the winning poster, and I love it. I can't wait to print it up. I don't know how many to print up. I figured printing has gotten a lot more expensive, so I may just print up like 20 or so. Rachel gets one autographed for sure, sent to her for making this, and I love it so much. And if you guys want a copy of this poster, I'll definitely. Let me know now, because I'm gonna print up some. I want to know how many to print. But and the more I print, of course, the lower the price gets. So that's kind of exciting. But either way, it's really for fun and to get the word out about these gigs. And I just love involving you guys with that. Millennium, yes, Crab Donkey, Millennium Falcon Dobro, amazing! I can't wait to show that to Paul Beard, who made this. He's I'm not sure if he's a he's a Star Wars fan, but on the Patreon site, I'll put up a little sign up. If you guys want one, you let me know. I might have to charge you a little bit for shipping or whatever, but we'll get you one. All right, I see a few people are wanting one. It's gonna be definitely at some point. This will be like a deep cut thing, like a historic thing. Unless I just get a gig every year on May the 4th, and Rachel, I'll be calling you every year. So good for you. Oh, amazing. All right, so let's see. I should play some more songs. I have more stories for you too. That was the first thing I wanted to let you know about the poster winner. I think I'm gonna play my favorite song, the one that I wrote with Will Kimbrough. When I wrote this song, I was like, okay, now I have enough songs for a record. And not even enough, but like that was the one I was waiting for. I was waiting for like a bluesy kind of, I don't know, it feels like that's, if I had my choice, I'd play only songs that are like bluesy songs or like ones that will make you cry, just like devastatingly sad. Oh, and Joe is reminding me, yes. I have a story about Kung Fu also. So I'll tell you about that in a little bit. But here's the song first. Come on in, sit down at my table. Ain't nobody that I would not feed. Bring your favorite dish if you're able. I don't care if you look like me, or you don't mind if I don't speak your language. Have another plate of my rice and beans. All my friends are here at the banquet. Everybody knows what hungry means when you're born in the city. Born in the city, oh, just like me. Born and raised in New York City, I know down in every street. Some high class, but the most real gritty. I walk the mall with my own 2 feet. Uptown, downtown, east side, west side. Nobody shouts by what they see. Rich folks, poor folks, all folks, young folks. Everybody working for the rent they need. When you're born in the city, they're born in the city, oh, just like me. But that's fun. Good times. Okay. All right. So that was Born in the City from that Dobro Singer record that is almost a whole year since it's been released. Amazing that it's been that long. Chris, sorry, I was just reading Chris's comment there. He says, you need to reissue that first album and call it A New Hope. Sorry, I'll show myself out. Yeah, you can be funnier than me. No, definitely do. Wow, it is so fun to just get lost in the songs. That always seems to happen when I'm doing these live streams. I kind of forget that I'm on a camera, and sometimes in a good way and sometimes not so much. So it's really fun getting here to play some songs and tell you some stories that I don't normally say. This is just a different kind of way. I know I'm getting back out there and doing gigs, but it's really nice to connect with you guys this way. So I did promise a story about Kung Fu. A lot of you may be surprised to know, I'm a mild-mannered sort of person. But in my 20s, I did 20s and 30s, I studied Kung Fu and I loved it. I still kind of wish I did it, but I moved away from the school I was training at. Anyway, I trained for many years and I ended up getting my black belt in Kung Fu. And one of the stories, the thing is, the black belt test, first of all, getting a black belt is really just mastery of the basics. It's sort of like, okay, now you're ready to learn, like really learn stuff. So I like that kind of concept. But it is a big stepping stone. It's a milestone. So it's an accomplishment. And part of the test, they tell you part of what is in the test, like you have to hold horse stance for 5 minutes. So horse stance, oh God, I can't believe I'm doing this on video, but I don't know if you could see my legs because there's a chair there, but you have to kind of like you're sitting in a chair, but there's no chair behind you. So you have to sit in horse stance. All right, it was like this for 5 minutes and hold it with your, like basically in a squat, like the lowest squat of your life for 5 minutes. So that's one of the challenges that you know is coming. You also know you have to do a form, which is sort of like a choreographed, I want to call it a dance, but it's really practicing different moves and mostly self-defense moves. And there are other parts of it where they won't tell you what's happening. And when a school is doing a Kung Fu a test for the black belts, they'll black out the windows, they'll cover the windows, because part of it is just to get over fear and limits. So you kind of know what to expect from yourself, you know what you can accomplish, and then sometimes it's about pushing you past what you think you can do. So I loved that about the test. After it was done anyway, I was like, oh, wow, okay, I did really learn something by being faced with it. A test in itself sounds nerve-wracking, but then knowing that you're not sure what's going to be on the test. So how do you know how well you're going to do? You just have to be the best version of yourself, which is kind of what we try to do every day, right? So I got in there and one of the things that I had to do was to not fight, but spar, it's practice fighting with a world champion martial artist for, I think it was 2 minutes. It's been several years now, so I'm not sure, but I think it was 2 minutes that I had to fight her. And I remember being like super intimidated and then realizing, oh wait, she is 13. So she was like half my age and she was like a little shorter, but she was so skilled. And just the control and it was amazing. So I learned a lot by doing that. I also had to fight to spar with a teacher, and just the whole thing is just like keeping yourself together, sparring with people and losing points and whatever, and all of that stuff. It's not like you had to win. You just had to like not lose your stuff. So that was my Kung Fu story. I really loved it. And I kind of wish I could go back to studying it again. Maybe someday I'll find another school. So did he go to the caverns? I'm not sure what that is. Jill Melvin is asking, what school of Kung Fu? It was in Nyack, New York, and under Sifu Carl Romaine. And I'm not sure if this school is still there, but it was pretty great. And it was, I believe we were studying mostly Northern forms. So yeah, pretty cool. Yay. I think you guys are having some side conversations. That's great. Okay. So let's see. I told you about the gigs coming up. I told you the Kung Fu story. I have one other story to update you on the boot. So I shared, if somehow you're not a patron yet and you're watching this video, one of the things I do is I share a post or like a song in progress or something, some kind of update every week. And last week or the week before, I posted a song about my one black boot. So the song is all like, one black boot, I wish I had the other. And it was a true story about this black boot. I could not find the other one. So I will tell you how it resolved in just a minute. Why don't I play one more song before I do that? Let's see. What would be fun to play? How about this one? Don't make my casket from the old cypress tree. When I'm through with my body and my soul is set free. Don't kill what's living and reach into the sky. No, don't chop it down. Let it keep on growing high. I'll go back to the ground, back to the earth, back to the sea. Become the dirt all around that big old evergreen. I'm through with my body and my soul set free. Don't make my casket from that old cypress tree. To divide, just a cast iron skillet, rustic copper key, that untuned piano ain't gonna want for me. I'll go back to the ground, back to the earth, back to the sea. Come the dirt all around that big old evergreen. When I'm through with my body, my soul is set free. No, don't make my casket that old cypress tree. All right, a little cypress tree for you. Cool. So I promised the rest of the story of the boot. So I was going crazy looking for this boot. I bought it for Red Molly tours, but I ended up wearing my brown boots. And if you see any pictures of me in Red Molly, I'm wearing brown boots pretty much. And I just love them. I still have them. I still wear them. But I bought a pair in black and I just never wore them. So I was thinking like, all right, I should finally get rid of these. I should pass them on to somebody who can use them. And so that's what I was thinking. I had the one boot and I couldn't find the other one. And I was going crazy looking around. I posted on Facebook, like, what do I do with one boot? And I got all these really creative comments about you can make it into a planter outside, or you can use it as a tip jar, all these things. Some people even said, give it to somebody who only has 1 foot, which would be tricky to find those people, but I like that idea too. That's good. Very creative. So was thinking all these things. And as I was, getting all these ideas, I started singing this song. One black boot, I wish I had the other. Finer pair you never see. It's been years since I've seen them together. But what you gonna do with a one black boot? Right? So I had this in my head and I just kept singing it. And I'm like, maybe I should make this a song. I mean, it's a ridiculous thing to sing about, but if Little Feat can sing about a fat man in a bathtub, all bets are off. So I started singing about it. And then the bridge of the song, which is the only place you can hear it, is on Patreon. So I was on a ladder looking for something else, pulled out this big box, and it was behind the box, like squished all the way back there. And in the song, I say that he was hanging out with the sock monster. But, I'll leave that to your imagination. Anyway, I brought it down, and the boots were finally back together, and I was like, yay! They're reunited. And then I was conveniently having lunch with my good friend Carol Ann, who was in Red Molly, the first version. And I brought the boots to Carol Ann because I know that she is a black boot kind of girl. So I brought them. She is the same size as me. And so that is where the black boots are now. I do have a picture of her holding up the black boots. I'll show it to you soon. But that was pretty fun. To have that come kind of full circle and finally pass them on. They are safely in someone else's hands, and I didn't have to make them into a planter because I did not want to ruin the leather that way. Oh boy. Hey, there's Sue. Hi, Sue. Yay. And Dobro Daddy. Amazing. What a great handle. Dobro Daddy. Let's see. And I am going to just put this in the comments. I like to put up my tips links. It's not necessary for patrons. If you're feeling inspired to tip me, of course, that's lovely. But for anybody who happened onto this feed who's not a patron yet, I would consider going over there. It's really fun. These are my biggest supporters and like a really good group to be with. And I try to give you a lot of good stuff. There's discount codes for merch. I don't know if you patrons remember that, but I give you a discount code. So anything you want to buy from my site, make sure you use that discount code because it's yours. And I try to make it so that your membership kind of pays for itself. I do have a VIP after party for the people on that level. And then even at the top level, I have a few Champagne Club supporters, and I send you guys gifts every quarter. And that's been really fun to kind of get to know that level a little bit more and to test out some new merch items on them too and that sort of thing. So super fun. And if you're just one time dropped in here and you're like, hey, I had a good time, or I enjoyed the songs or the stories, and you feel like just throwing me a tip, that would be super great. So let's see what else is coming up next. I want to let you know, the album is going to have its 1 year anniversary of being out. That's the Dobro Singer album, my latest one. Looks like this. I took the picture in this room with the thing on the wall. It's actually a selfie. So that is coming up next month. And I'm kind of curious what you think I should do, how I should celebrate it. Should I do a live stream where I just play the whole album start to finish? Would that be fun for you guys? What am I getting myself into? Making myself do that? I don't know. But it could be fun for you guys. And what else? I don't know. I could do other things. I do need to make some other videos of the songs from this record because I've only made 3 videos. So if there's a song on here that you think I should do the video for next, let me know. You patrons are the ones I listen to. So, yeah, I think that's about it. So, do want to let you know that I am teaching that's the other thing I wanted to remind myself of. And you guys, I'm teaching a song class in May. These are month-long classes where we meet every week on Tuesday nights. I'm going to be doing an afternoon session as well for people who are overseas or that don't have evenings available. So that's something I'm adding. But this month, we're going to be working on writing songs in a minor key and just working with those minors. So like that song I just played, it's minor, and it could be anything from a full song in minor to just popping in some substitutions here and there, and just to give it a different flavor. So that's going to be super fun. And then this summer, I'm teaching I'm looking at my calendars that are on the wall. I'm teaching the Kaufman camp for the first time. That's a big bluegrass camp. So I'll be teaching dobro there along with Jimmy Heffernan. That is really exciting. Glad I get to hang out with him a little bit. And the Colorado Roots Music Camp is another one where I'm teaching. This is my first time doing this. I'm going to teach a hybrid of dobro classes for super ultra beginners, like have never touched a dobro before, and songwriters. So I'm going to do one class in dobro, one class in songwriting, and that's me. That's what I do. So super fun. I'm also going to be recording a new season of Woodshed videos. So that is going to be out there as well. That's all coming up. I'm not doing it all at once. Don't worry. But just wanted to let you know that things are coming down the pike to you. Do I ever play on the left coast? Yes, absolutely. Hi, Joe Melvin. I have played in California. I used to do it every year or every other year over in California, Texas. I have some friends in Albuquerque and in Phoenix and Tucson. So I'm not sure what state or town that you're talking about, but yes, I do love the West Coast. Haven't been there in a while since the pandemic. So yeah, I would like to come back. So let me know what venue you want to see me at, and that could help spur things along. I'm still acting as my own agent right now, but I'm looking to change that soon enough, because then I would end up having more shows. I can only do so much, right? And Chris, you're saying that Woodshed videos help. That's good. I'm really glad to hear that. Chris, you'll probably notice on YouTube I put a little poll on what people wanted to learn, because I'm developing the videos now, and I'm going to kind of batch record them. I know people want to learn like what to practice. That's a great topic, because I'm always looking for ways to hone in. And what else have they asked for? There's some other options there. So definitely do that poll so I get your vote. And Joe Melvin, Northern California. Awesome. That is my jam. Totally. Paul, am I playing Telluride this year? I wish I was playing Telluride. I would love to play Telluride. Can you get me that gig, Paul? That would be awesome. No, I feel like things are coming, right? Yeah. So I need that good juju. I am kind of digging out of a hole with the pandemic, and then I had my neck problems, and so trying to get back out there, get back on the horse. Yeah. All right. Let's see. I feel like I should play some more songs. New Bedford Folk Festival. Yes, I love that festival. Sue, they're not going to continue that this year. They're ending the festival, unfortunately. But I'm going to be in Waltham. Isn't that near you? Waltham, Massachusetts, on May the 4th. Be with you. I got to show that thing I got. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. May the 4th. I'll be in Waltham, Massachusetts. I guess that font is a little bit small to see on the, but yeah, I'll see you in Waltham, Massachusetts. If you're more in a Western Mass, I can't remember, Sue, where you live, but if it's more Western Mass, I'm going to be doing a gig with Mark Douglas in June 4th. So that's sort of a house concert, real low key kind of gig, if you want to come to that instead. But Waltham, I'll be there solo, just me and my dobros. And I think my dad is going to be there too. So that will be fun. I should play some more songs. Oh, I went to see Little Feat the other night. Oh my gosh. Now all I want to do is put together a band that's like Little Feat meets Bonnie Raitt. So like all the groove and New Orleans tunes with a lot of slide, a lot of Lowell George, and also devastatingly sad Bonnie Raitt songs. What do you think? I have too many ideas. See that girl with the swinging hips, the midnight hair and the ruby lips. Oh, just one look in her emerald eyes, and you might as well just say goodbye. Don't throw your life down a wishing well. Don't give your heart no Jezebel. Lonely man who ever called me darling, he was taken by that little harlot. His tender heart was left to sin, and I'll never love that way again. Don't throw your life down a wishing well, and don't give your heart no Jezebel. Well, she once was a friend of mine, and then I found her look so fine, so fine. And then they played that waltz from Tennessee. She danced it right away from me. I'm serving hard remedies for broken hearts, and the love I lost now waits in vain. To that Jezebel to call his name, he got to thinking just like you. He could be her only fool. Don't you go and be so dumb to think that you're only one. Don't throw your life down a wishing well. Don't give your heart, no, to Jezebel. Don't give your heart, Jezebel. All right, a little Jezebel for your Sunday afternoon, depending on where you are tuning in from. So, man, that's fun. I want to write a lot more songs like that. New Orleans songs. Oh, boy. Oh, thank you, guys. Thank you. Should I check out Freddie King? Okay. Thanks, Paul. Love that. Yeah. Pool party time in a few. Okay. All right. I love it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I am actually going to wrap it up pretty soon. I really appreciate you spending some time with me. And I try to do these live streams every month for my patrons. And every week or so, I will check in with a post. If there's something in particular, you're like, you know what? I would love that song you sang, blah, blah, blah. Can you make a version of that so I can download it onto my phone. You can totally ask me for that kind of stuff, and it's all good. It all kind of makes me better as a musician and gets more of my music out in the world. So feel free if you're just like, you know what, I have an idea. I have tons of ideas too. I can't follow through on every one of them. So, but I love to I'll take yours and put them in the bag and see what happens. Because maybe there's something in the back of my head where I was like, oh, right, I was going to do that. And I never followed up on that. I was thinking this summer I'm going to be on the water in July. And I was thinking it would be fun to record a nice little video of one of the songs that I have that includes water themes, like Cold Black Water or Sail Away, which is kind of a deep cut Red Molly song. It was on the last thing that Red Molly recorded, a little EP. So that would be kind of fun. I don't know. I want to see what you guys think about that. So I hope to see you at one of these gigs sometime soon. And definitely sign up for my mailing list if you haven't already. I won't bombard you with announcements, but it is a good way to keep in touch with what I'm doing and when the shows are. It's always a bummer when I leave a town and the next day someone's like, oh, when are you playing that? I'm like, oh no, I didn't get the word to you somehow. So definitely sign up there and you'll always get the announcements. I will post something soon about the Star Wars posters, the May the 4th posters. And I'm going to be sending those out to you guys, or you can get one at the show. Hopefully I'll have enough to bring to all three of those shows: New Jersey, upstate New York, and Waltham, Massachusetts, and then down in Pennsylvania. Hope to get back to the Northwest sometime soon as well. All right. The Dobro Newbie Camp. Yes, absolutely, Chad. Thank you for asking. Yes, that one is called Colorado Roots Music Camp. It is in August 13th through the 19th. And it's outside of Colorado Springs at this little camp. So I'm going to have that information on my website. If I don't already, I am making a note right here to put that on my website. So I will do that because I know they're still accepting campers. And I think it's kind of like you don't have to stay in a tent. It's like a nice situation. So, all right, great. Let's see. You know what, Chad? Maybe I can just link it right here. Since I'm in my office, I mean, my goodness. First, I'm just going to make sure it's not already on my website because that would be the easiest thing. Sometimes I go to my tour page to see where I'm supposed to be. Is that silly? Oh, I do not have that on my website yet. Okay, good call. Tip. There it is. Oh, this is funny. You guys should just hang out with me as I do my work. We'll do a little co-working session. Okay, I am putting this right into the chat right now. I hope you're still there. Okay, there it is. Awesome. Great. And for everything else, you can just go to abbiegardner.com. I'm going to update that tour page because there's some things on there that are not, that should be listed. So if you're a VIP of mine, I'm going to start that VIP party. I told everybody I would start it at 5. So I will see you in a few minutes. And that's just a brief little thing on Zoom. Check your email for that link. If you didn't get it, just email me. And thank you guys so much for joining me on this Patreon show. I'll see you next month for this, and I will hopefully see you at a gig. And yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys more than you probably know. Have a really great day. I can't resist one more time with this poster.